And now shifting focus to the mysterious illness that has affected several U.S. diplomats, CIA, and FBI staff across the world since 2016. It's called Havana Syndrome. The first case was reported in the Cuban capital, and now it's been linked to Russia. The investigation was carried out by a Russia-focused media group based in Riga in collaboration with German and an American media group. The report states that members of the Russian military intelligence unit could have targeted U.S. officials by using directed energy weapons or microwaves fired from hidden devices. It says that the common link between the victims was a Russia nexus. The Russian intelligence unit, called 29155, has been operational for more than a decade and has previously been accused of carrying out foreign assassinations, subversion, and sabotage. It was also linked to the 2018 attempted poisoning of Sergei Skripal, a former Russian spy. But the Kremlin has dismissed the report and called the accusations baseless and unfounded. The Havana Syndrome involves symptoms such as hearing certain sounds without any outside noise, vertigo, nausea, headaches, memory loss, and disorientation. In 2016, the U.S. reopened its embassy in Cuba after decades of hostile relations. Some U.S. intelligence officials and embassy staff reported falling ill and hearing piercing sounds at night, followed by headaches, disorientation, and insomnia. The initial suspicion was that the syndrome was a sonic attack by Cuba. So in 2017, the U.S. withdrew non-essential employees from its recently opened embassy in Havana and expelled Cuban diplomats from the United States. However, further study by U.S. scientists then suggested they may have been subjected to high-powered microwaves that interfered with the nervous system. Now, this sparked speculation of an attack by a foreign entity using an identified sonar weapon. The use of microwaves as counterintelligence tactics has been prevalent since the Cold War. And there were reports of U.S. embassy officials in Moscow experiencing mental health issues due to suspected use of microwaves as early as the 1970s. Now, the latest report states that the first incident was probably in Germany, not in Havana. Since then, officials posted in various countries have reported symptoms of the syndrome. In 2018, similar accusations were made by U.S. diplomats in China's Guangzhou. And in 2019 and 2020, there were incidents from within the United States as well, specifically right here in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. Over 1,000 reports of the mysterious illness have surfaced so far. And on Monday, the Pentagon said that a senior Defense Department official who attended last year's NATO Summit in Lithuania had experienced symptoms similar to the Havana Syndrome. But the U.S. State Department has maintained that it is unlikely that a foreign adversary was responsible for causing the mysterious illness. The Cuban government has dismissed the report, saying it does not provide any new evidence. The Cuban Foreign Ministry said the allegations present Havana as a place that allows foreign powers to carry out acts against the United States.
And Cuba is interested because it tries to present Cuba once again as a threat to U.S. national security. Even if Cuba is not suggested as the alleged main perpetrator, the Cuban government is presented as the place that lends itself to foreign powers and countries to carry out acts against the United States.
I think that this alleged journalistic investigation does not provide serious elements, especially that there is a new illness caused by a weapon with a mysterious energy, and also that the diplomats who were in Cuba were also attacked.
Now, the White House has said that it will continue to investigate the source of the Havana Syndrome, but for now, the Biden administration seems to be unwilling to engage in a new diplomatic confrontation with Russia. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on First Post America.